Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here with a bonus read. How are you, my fire family? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. I just wanted to come by and say thank you this weekend for all the ways that you've been loving on me in these last couple of weeks. So I do that with bonus reads, and I hope you're well. Let's take a look. Please know, Sag, that when I do these readings, my intention is always that I read for the present energy or the future. Look, it is, we're in the retrograde shadow. It is what it is, right? We're in the retrograde shadow right now. Mercury goes into retrograde on the 4th of August. You know what that means. If you've been here long enough, you know that it can mean reunions. People might come back from the past, and you know what? The energies are what they are, and I can't avoid them. So if they do come up, they are meant to come up. So I hope that you have that bell button pressed so you will know when I'm uploading. And if you have not subscribed and you're just tripping across this silliness here, please hit that subscription button in the bottom right hand corner. And yeah, become part of the tribe. Thanks for being in the comments, for all the ways you've been loving on me. I appreciate you. Here we go. Let's find out what's coming up for Sagittarius, my fire family. I'm a Sag rising. Tell me about Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the 7 of Cups. Some sort of confusion, overwhelm, a lot of opportunity to clear some stuff out of the air. Tell me about the 7 of Cups, please, for Sagittarius. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. Might be financial confusion, possibly, where you should put the money that you're growing. Maybe you have a money tree out back. I don't know if you do. Can you call me? At least share your seeds. We do have the 7 of Coins here, 7 of Pentacles, and so this is an intense, it's a place of intention, right? I intend to grow something, I intend to harvest something, I intend to nurture it and watch it really closely until it grows. That could be you. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a situation as well. But for some of you, I feel with the 7 of Cups, well, I mean, the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, these are two sevens, right? 777 could be jackpot. Somebody here might be having their money blow up right now. Like, it feels like a lot of opportunities, financial opportunities will be coming in, or it's going to get very overwhelming with whatever pentacle you've planted here is about to grow out of control. That's what it feels like here. So somebody might be coming into a promotion or a raise or something that has to do with money, maybe an inheritance. It's going to be confusing as to why you're getting it, but I feel like it's supposed to be that way. We've got the Page of Cups. It's good news that's coming. Good news. And I think you've just been kind of keeping your head down and working, I want to say. Because of the 7 Pentacles, right? I feel like you've been really just been very diligently focused on you, focused on your pentacle world, focused on building a path to wherever it is that you want to go. Because the thing about the 7 of Pentacles, it's about throwing the seeds of intention. Like when you throw the intention, right, you intend on nurturing and growing. I feel like there's some good news coming from someone who could be a Scorpio, someone who is a King of Cups, someone who is really super honest with the way they express their feelings with you. This could be someone that you have history with, someone that you've known for a while. This doesn't necessarily mean that it's a love connection, but this is somebody that you know, that you have nostalgia with. Could be a family member, a friend, a best friend, possibly. This person could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. For some of you, this is a new love interest. Absolutely. Page of Cups to me can be new budding love. But it also, the Page of Cups is also a surprise. I feel like you're going to be surprised with this King of Cups. Somebody might surprise you by telling you, being very clear and honest about their feelings. It could be that. Maybe that's what's going to throw you off. It feels like something's throwing you off. Like something is coming at you that doesn't usually come at you, Sag. It might be both. It could be money and love. Tell me about the 7 of Cups, please, and that might be why you're overwhelmed. Tell me about the 7 of Cups, please. We have Justice. Look, this is something that the universe is saying, look, it's time for your karmic reward. You've been through enough. The 9 of Wands is here. The 5 of Swords is here. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Because the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you've been through a rough time, I want to say, Sag. I want to say that you have been through a really tough time. I feel like you had to learn a lot of lessons, but I feel like whatever's going to happen here, whatever is about to change, whatever's about to overwhelm you emotionally is supposed to happen this way. We have the 9 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. That's 10 wands for me. You can drop these burdens. I feel like the 5 of Swords is telling me that you are getting some sort of justice. And the 5 of Swords tells me that you've been sort of stuck in your mind thinking negative things about some sort of situation, because I feel like up until maybe very recently that you've been in the 9 of Wands, that you've been sort of at this place where I'm ready just to sort of throw it all in the air. I'm ready to just, it's like you're just at the point where you're ready to quit. And I'm going to say just at the point where you're ready to quit. And I mean, by quit, I mean like close the door on something, decide that this is it, this is the ending, I'm just going to turn away and be done. That's when the Knight of Wands shows up. And the Knight of Wands, of course, has their own reputation, right? But it doesn't have to be that kind of person. It could just be an indication that things are about to get fiery and quick. Things are about to move very, very fast. We've got Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck. We've also got the Magician. Look at that. You've definitely manifested this. You've manifested the end of some pretty tough cycle. You've been carrying around these 9 wands forever, and you're like, when am I going to get my justice? I feel like your justice is right around the corner. And I feel like for some of you, your justice is because you've been growing, because you've been really very careful with yourself, very kind with yourself, invested in planting and growing and nurturing. I feel like your reward might be some sort of a love connection here. Could very well be. It's good news for sure. It's emotionally satisfying news. It's emotionally happy for you. Tell me what this is. Tell me about the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. The Judgment card. Something for some of you could be a reconciliation, or something is being resurrected. Something that you thought was done is not done. Something you thought was over, Sag, is not over. With Judgment being here. But like I said at the beginning, like we are in the retrograde period. We're in Mercury retrograde shadow right now. The 4th is when it begins, and it goes right through to the 27th. And so we're going to be seeing the Judgment card a lot. It feels like there is somebody who might be coming back around for some of you. For others of you, I feel like it's a decision you're making. Tell me about this Judgment, please. King of Swords. 4 of Coins. You know what it is? It's somebody who's never let go of you. Somebody who never let go of you is about to express their feelings. The King of Swords is the one who's truthful and honest to a fault, almost to a level of cringe. And the King of Cups is here. I feel like we're looking at the same person here. I don't think it's 2 people. It doesn't feel like that for me energetically. I feel like this King of Cups is somebody who's never been able to let go of you. And I feel like this person has finally made a decision that they are coming in to speak their truth to you because they've never been able to let you go. They've been hanging on tight like you are the shiniest gem. They've been really hanging on to you tight. Somebody here wants reciprocity. They want to be able to have give and take. They want to have a conversation of some sort. The King of Swords is the one with all the words. Somebody is going to try and talk you into being with them, or talk you into having some sort of a face-to-face meeting with these pentacles that are here. We've got the 9 of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Wands. This person is coming in because they are about to embark on some sort of a new path. And I feel like it's exciting and explosive. It feels like it is very creative and a lot of fun. And I feel like they want a partner to do that with. The High Priestess is someone who is very connected to Source. It says here, darkness into darkness, the key to all mysteries. I feel like you are about to open some sort of book of mysteries. Like, it feels like somebody here hasn't been able to let go of you, Sag. And you've tried to let them go as well, but you've been stuck in this cycle right here. You've been stuck in this 9 of Swords. To me, it's a cycle you get stuck in because, you know, we haven't yet seen the Ace of Swords. And it feels like you go from the 1 to the 9 to the 1 to the 9, right? You get stuck in the 8 and the 9, which is obsessive worry. But it's because your intuition is working overtime that I think you already know that this person is coming round. That's what it feels like here, that you've been feeling that, because I don't think you've been able to let go of them either, quite honestly. I feel like you can't let go of the memories of passion, that it impedes on your dreams, and you can't sleep, and it's like there when you're working, like you're trying to work, and all of a sudden the passionate moments with this person pops into your head. Tell me what else I need to know about Sagittarius, please. What's going to happen from here, and why is this all going down? What's going on for Sag, please? Got the 8 of Pentacles, got the 9 of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Swords. Somebody wants to come in and talk to you about how can we change this round? Can we change this story? Can we be happy? I'm just going to say, though, that the Knight of Swords carries the Ace of Swords, and we have the 9 here. So somebody is coming in that wants to close a cycle of silence, because it feels like we haven't spoken with each other. And this person is really chitty-chatty. This one is witty banter, a fun person. I feel like they're coming in with saying all of the right things, Sag. The Knight of Swords is very intelligent, very witty. We've got the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, extreme happiness, right? All the things that you've been wanting. It's like the universe is paying it out to you. That's what it feels like with the 8 of Coins being right next door. It feels like you are, at the time when this person shows up, whether it's through text or they show up at your door or you get a piece of mail from them or whatever it is, whenever they sort of bust into your environment, I think you're working. I feel like you've been filling your days with just working, being very focused on your pentacles, and whatever pentacles that you have planted here, this is your intention, is to grow. And that's when the good news comes in. And I feel like it comes in from somebody who's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, possibly. Tell me more. We've got the moon energy. You don't see it coming. Things are not as they seem. What you think is you think that things are done. You think it's over. You think it's over because the 5 of Pentacles is here. You're feeling left out in the cold. And I feel like you still think about it, because we have Temperance going back and forth, back and forth. I feel like you still think about them and they still think about you. I feel like I feel like you've been super patient with your healing, because I feel like you've been trying to heal from this person. I feel like it's not over, though. Things are not as they seem, because we have the Moon card here, right? Things are not as they seem. So in your eyes, it's over. You've closed the door. You've turned your back. You're focused on your work. You're not focused on them. And I feel like this person is focused on you. In fact, I think that you even feel it in your gut, but you're trying to ignore it because it makes you feel worried. Like it gives you anxiety when you think about this can't be it. Like I feel like there's somebody who's like trying to ignore their intuition because they don't want to believe that beautiful things happen. It's like, no, this isn't happening. That can't be happening. By the way, this doesn't feel like you don't want to see them. It feels like you do, because when they show up, they're showing up with the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Like they're showing up sort of aggressive in the happiness, aggressive in the wish fulfillment. Like it feels like they knock on the door, or it's like you're in a moment of work. Maybe they are at your workplace. It could be with the 8 of Pentacles here, right? But also you're very focused on yourself. This could also be self-mastery, that you're very focused on perfecting something. So it could be that you're working or that you are working on the self. But I want to say that you're so engrossed in what it is that you are doing that you don't even have to worry about what's at your back, because you're so engrossed in this 8 of Pentacles here. 7 comes first, by the way. That's when you throw the seeds of intention, when you intend on what you're doing. And then the harvest is 8. So you could be harvesting these pentacles that you've planted back here. In other words, I feel like you've been working on yourself and you haven't even been focused on anybody else. But I feel like that's why this all catches you off guard, because you think it's over and you're just like, look, I'll just work on myself and the universe will bring me what I need. Tell me what else we need to know, please. It is a moment of alchemy. And the reason why you two weren't together before is because you weren't supposed to be. And right now is the time when you're supposed to be, I think. You're going to be forced to make a real-time decision in the Pentacle world. Like it almost feels like a real-time decision about whether you let that person in the door or not. A real-time decision about whether you click on that message so they can see that you've read it or not. That's what it feels like. You have to make a real-time decision as to whether you're opening the electronic door, whether that's a text, or the door in general, if they live anywhere around you. And you've been thinking about them. Look, when you're in the Hanged Man energy, you're thinking about their perspective. And I feel like you've been thinking about them, and I feel like that's what's brought them about here. We do have the Queen of Swords. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords here. So I feel like it's going to be a communication of swords. We're going to sharpen up our swords and we're going to go at it. We're going to have a conversation. And although the King of Cups is here, I want to say that this conversation is going to be head over heart for the most part, because the King of Cups is really good at hiding their feelings. They're really good at keeping everything under the surface. But I want to say that the reason they're showing up is because they've got good news. They're coming in with good news. What's the good news? The good news is they want to take it to a next level. This person's opening their heart, opening their home. We've got Aries energy here. We've got Virgo and Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Got more Libra energy here. Pisces a couple of times. Got Scorpio energy here. Sagittarius, you're right here. You've been left out in the cold, and that's why this person pushed you out, and that's why you don't expect that anything else is amiss here. But I feel like this person is coming back with some sort of, can we try again, or can we take this to the next level? It's like somebody has had some sort of a realization with the Judgment card and the Knight of Wands. They've had some sort of a realization that they left you in the past, and they never should have done that. Yeah, it's like they see you. They see you for who you are here, Sag. That you are the Empress, right? Ah, look at that. It's a realization that the Empress is who I love. I think I'm just here doing love readings today. I think the last 3 or 4 readings I've done has been about love. Look, there is going to be a reunion. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. It doesn't have to be. I gave you all the other signs. But I feel like it's somebody who's very passionate about you, I just want to say. And there is a reunion here if you want it. They're going to ask you out. They want to see you face to face. I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you so much, Sag, for coming and watching. I do appreciate you. And I'll be back because I'm always back. Because you love me on me and I love on you. And that's the way energy works. Love you guys. Bye-bye.